Why is this purple? Why? What? Why is it? What happened to the beautiful blue? Or have I just gone colorblind? Maybe. I see Albania being under control by the Yugoslavians. I could be colorblind, but this doesn't bring the fact that everything is purple now. And I can't change it. So I guess we're stuck with this disgusting purple. And now we're gonna play Fire and Steel. Not West to East, instead Luxembourg edition. Luxembourg, yada yada yada, OP nation, very OP nation, fought in World War II, has the most contribution in World War II. But unfortunately, in this less historical game, where every single nation is not very historical, Luxembourg, we saw one factory and 120 manpower and 30 equipment, like every single other nation. So today we're playing Luxembourg, which actually should be a part of West to East, but West to East is technically me playing every single nation on Earth in 1936 in Scratch from West to East. But at that time, at the world map, Luxembourg does not exist. So I didn't get to play Luxembourg, and the Luxembourg moment has, never existed until today. Which technically this video is kind of West to East, just parts Europe. A new glorious factory for the inaccurate Luxembourg nation, which is actually I've done nothing for about 5 months there. But now I have two factories to fuel my war effort, but unfortunately my army has not grown a single division because I have no manpower to grow. Also, I've justified a war goal on both Netherlands and the UK, and you may ask, dear viewer, how I get to the Netherlands / Holland or the UK. Well, dear viewer, if you have half a brain, you will ask, how am I even supposed to defeat them? But today's question is, how am I going to get to them? Through Belgium, of course, in Germany. But my definition of going through Belgium is very inaccurate, because my idea for going through Belgium is actually called Belgium in a war with the UK, and then do this, and then I would declare war on the Dutch, and then call the British into a war with the Dutch, even though they're at war with me. And therefore, France hopefully should not interfere in this, because if they do, I will be pretty much screwed. You know what? Scrap that. After looking through the British divisions, they only have roughly about 15 divisions in the entire country. Only 15. For reference, the Irish have 3 divisions, and the Belgians and the Dutch combined has 9 divisions. Sure, the Dutch and the Belgian divisions would not collapse the British alone, but unfortunately there is a fact that the Irish exist for a reason, because UK screwed up. So if Ireland gets into a bit of a trouble, the UK would go to fight a two-front war, which they most likely lose, because most of the divisions are stationed in London, and sure, London may be the most important place, but losing Scotland and majority of the important isles, because guess what? Who want to live in the worthless isles? They'll die. So that's why they live in the worthless isles, and you're in a faction with a load of people. But unfortunately, I'm gonna kick you out of the faction, because I'm basically got out of this, and yeah, Luxembourg is gone. New news. And with that, I'm gonna call my best friend Belgium into war with the United Kingdom, and hopefully when I have enough PP, I would call the Dutch into a war with the UK too. I now have the capability to train one division inside our glorious city / capital / country, Luxembourg. And Belgium has fallen, and it's time for Plan B. Holland, our great friend, it's time to march in the United Kingdom. And I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. Okay, I went over the British tab to see who they're at war with, and they're at war with some of the most bizarre nations. We have Luxembourg, because of course I declared war on them. Actually no, that's still pretty weird. I'm marching over a British shoemaker called Bobby Billards, and then suddenly you hear the news. 1936, a grim day, the end of the League of Nations. The reason? The Luxembourgians has declared war on us. And yeah, Spain is at war with Britain, and they can't even deal with Portugal. What on earth is going on, and why is this lag so much, and how is the Swiss actually managing to invade Italy? It's a rhetorical question, because the Italians are utterly useless. Like I said, I don't know how they lost all the divisions in Lombardy, and if you wonder how many divisions they have in Lombardy starting, it's 5 divisions. They start with 5 divisions in Lombardy. 5! The Dutch has embarked on their British vacation, but unfortunately they just lost out their homeland. Things actually may become worse. Hopefully, with our glorious leader, Joseph Beck, we will defeat these unworthy British, and through the power of friendship is magic, we will unite with these Dutch people and form a greater alliance where our flags are just so similar, no one can tell them apart. Okay, the world is starting to devolve quite badly here, as the Dutch has went and escaped to Brussels, and you know, just this going on, and then yeah, don't question this logic. Don't question this border goal either. And our first conquest, yes, Belgium. Finally, my greedy little hands has gotten over Belgium. Spain is in fact still at war with the British, and Gibraltar is a nut which still haven't been cracked yet, despite there are no divisions on there. Are those monkeys back again? The Dutch is no more. And now the great Luxembourg nation is left to fend for itself. And we have managed to defeat or / conquer the Benelux. We are now the true Beneluxan power, flying the Dutch Luxembourg flag, flying high, and now invading London, because guess what? Guess what happens when you invade 3 minor powers? And the true successor to the British Isles, the uniter of the islands, the conqueror of the islands, Luxembourg has reigned supreme. Why do I have this? But anyways, Luxembourg reigns supreme and conquers most of the British Isles and most of all of the Benelux. But now we are surrounded by the big blue blobs. The time has finally arrived. Screw you, France. The great Luxembourgian army is here to tremble all over your baguette eating weird things. If you're wondering what I'm pushing with, this is cavalry. And why cavalry? Cavalry is king, and basically every single unit is trash unless you have 0 manpower. Then tank brigades would be not very trash, but unfortunately I don't have tank brigade. I only have infantry and cavalry. But at this point, infantry is more trash than cavalry because they're more slow. Sure, they may or may not have better stats than the cavalryans, but it takes double the manpower and almost double the equipment. Actually, yeah, almost double the equipment. I have made extremely good progress, but unfortunately, the French apparently have 3 divisions defending Northern Macedonia, 2 defending Albania, 1 defending Campania, and I don't know actually how much they have defending Sicily. But what I know is that it's horrible. The situation here is horrible. Alright, a little bit more fighting later. The Balkans done with. The last stand, Sicily. We are now advancing Sicily with 5 divisions against 1 artillery division of France. Like always, I'm advancing with cavalry division, and there we go. France is no more. Alright, with France done with, screw you Spain, I'm here to pull the S out of your name. And like how quickly the Spanish fall asleep, Spain is no more. Never mind, scratch that. Spain has started a rebellion. What is this? What is this? I'm pretty sure I did not screw up that bad, did I? The Spanish are reigning. 1937 marks the year where Spain finishes their siesta time and finally starts a new period of sleep, the forever sleep, where they're now being ruled by Luxembourg, which is truly the most cursed thing ever, because Luxembourg ruled most of West and Southern Europe, and this is just like 1984.